give us the recap. Clapperclaw, I don't know how you're doing on inspo, but would you like to give us the recap?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's see. Where was the cutoff? Where was the cutoff between last week and the week before? We were on our way. Did we were in the fight with the shadows? Is that how last week started?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was right at the beginning, like right after the fight with the shadows started was where you guys were last week.
All right, and Clapperclaw, Rump's going through like puberty or something, so his voice is different for the week. As it happens, as those things tend to do.
See now, Grump, this is a good sign for you. It means that you're still maturing, even though you're in this scarecrow body.
Yeah, so we fought off the shadows. We continued on to find the rock trolls, which are the Korrid, are the names that they call themselves.
Oh yeah, I remember what happened. You guys turned me into a fucking plant.
Pally turned Fear into a plant. That's right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but I was like, wait a minute, the shadows, didn't we already fight those? And then I was like, oh yeah, I'm missing a week. I was turned into a plant forever.
Yeah, so Fear was turned into a plant for one turn, and we met the Korrid. We made it to the Korrid. We found a chess set that was in a game, waiting on a last move. Clapperclaw made the last move, and the leader of two of the tribes of Korrid showed up. We danced with the Korrid a little bit. Prince Poplo got some Korrid hair attached to their head. And then we made plans to attack the Briganauts in like their home tunnels, because their tunnels also lead to the Hag's castle. It's like the secret passage to the Hag's castle. So we're going to assault that position. Clapperclaw also played a game with one of the Korrid, a game of King Crowns. So that went well. And then we set off and to investigate a kite. And I think that's about all that happened.
That is. Please take a point of DM inspiration.
All right.
This was the scene, everyone, of what we were speaking.
Which we were speaking.
Of which light we were speaking.
My
Who cares? Hair is most important.
Character sheet is very, very different than it was last time we played.
Yes, that is typically a mod called Tidy Character Sheet.
Yeah, you should turn that one on next.
I'm going to right now. I'm talking to someone on the Forge to see what is happening. And someone says that it might be perfect vision.
Yeah, that it's back to normal, but I've lost all my I've lost a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to
My favorite's all gone, you motherfucker.
Oh no. Did it reset all of your guys' favorites?
It reset all of my what are these called? Resources.
Yep, hold on.
Oh, that's funny, because I kept mine.
So while I'm resetting that, I'm sorry guys I was literally messing with the game like maybe an hour or two ago.
So they're an hour or two ago then.
They're back now.
I just re-upped that mod. I don't know what was causing the screen to go all black.
All right, I got my character sheet back, so I'm good.
Okay. Well, our fact inspiration question, I thought that I had posted it to this server, but I posted it to our other server, so I'll let you guys have a moment to think. Who in the party would your character trust the most to keep an important secret? Nathan Scratch.
Ooh. Shit. It depends. Is the secret complicated? Because if so, then I would trust Pally because he would not remember it right.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's fair. If not, if it's just like a boring old secret, I mean, probably Soul. I feel like Soul wouldn't really care unless it was about like
Unless you were a
being a
heretic.
heretic or something. Yeah, like. So if the secret isn't that I'm a heretic, then I would trust Soul with it. If the secret's super complicated, I would trust Pally with it. If the secret is that I am a heretic, I guess maybe Clapperclaw, because like 90% of religions probably consider him heretical anyway.
Mm-hmm. I can see that.
So yeah, I would my final answer is it depends on the nature of the secret.
I see how it is.
No, I wouldn't. I would never trust Fear with a secret.
Wow.
Yeah, pillow talk, like it's gonna come out.
The fuck?
Is it weird that's immediately where my head went to? Like, oh man, you can't tell her because immediately, almost immediately, all the rabbit patch is gonna know.
Pally, did you get that art made?
I did, yeah.
I think it's pretty dope.
Just see it.
That is also a mod.
You son of a bitch.
It's in main chat. It's in main chat. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called Show Art. It should be a core feature in Foundry 10.
Sweet.
I hear a lot of the things should be core features that aren't.
It's true. It's true. Alrighty. Please take your point of factspiration. Cub is what we use to track factspiration. Should I try that on?
Which is a mod? Yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 second. While I do that,
I just have it in my resource list. Y'all are tracking it with a mod? That seems excessive.
well, that's how you turn on the Bardic Inspiration animation.
You need a mod for everything.
I think that's an extremely terrible mod. I hate it.
You hate the status tracker mod?
The one
I like the status tracker one, but the one that makes the thing appear tends to break too often, and I always have that hotbar turned off, which is the only place that I ever have the clear token thing on. So yeah, that part I could live with or without, but I do like being able to track the things on my the statuses.
With or without you.
I choose without. No.
Oh, God.
No, I didn't mean it.
Okay. Well, now that we know the answer to the question from Nathan Scrack, I will ask it of Nox Pally. Who would you trust to keep an important secret?
Everybody. What are you talking? What secret? I don't have secrets. I trust everybody.
I guess that says a lot about Pally as a character. They don't feel like they would have to restrict that knowledge. Well, please take your point of factspiration.
I will mark it on my sheet.
There we go. You can use a resource, which is probably a good way to track it. All right. Goosey, Haley / Fier. Who would you trust?
Yeah, bitch. And then I wink at her. Because
Not a fucking party member?
B-team, bitch. And because we tell each other everything.
NPC, non-party character.
Yay, sure.
Yep.
But if I had to pick somebody from the party, it would probably be Clapperclaw, because I feel like Clapperclaw, though young, probably has the most level head of all of us.
What?
Dang. Well, we learned a lot about fear with this one question. So please take your point of bardic inspiration. It will more than likely be useful in this session. Alrighty. Runk. Clapperclaw.
You can just call me Runk.
Runk.
I tell Grandpa all my secrets because he's not telling nobody. And if he does, I can use an action to dismiss him.
That feels so Machiavellian of you.
Well, just
I'm not gonna say yes, but I'm not.
just being pragmatic about it.
Hey, I agree with you. So please take your point of Faxpiration. All right, when we left off last time, you guys were dancing with a bunch of rock trolls around a blazing fire. And there was a party vote to go to a kite. So I can take you guys to the Yawn map. Kind of show you our points of egress. So we are all currently here at the Stonehenge. And we want to go up here to see what's going on with this kite.
Is the ability to click on the map and like ping it a mod?
Yes.
Meow. All right, let's go. We only got a few minutes of game left. We gotta hurry.
I have no idea what.
The shade that you've just put onto me hurts so hard that I feel like I might fall over. Quick,
I still appreciate you.
Thank you. So as you guys begin heading out, the Koreds give you guys a dance of celebration. And you guys are able to head out into the storm cloudy, lightning rolling, watery, rain-drenched areas of Yan. As you are beginning your trip, Juniper, your owlbear companion from youth, would like to know if anyone would like to ride on her back.
Me.
Okay, so Fier, you're able to ride on her back, and because you are a small, you're not so big. Someone else could ride on her back as well. Jevik would like to take that turn if the party will allow her to. Alrighty. So
Yep.
Fier, you and Jevik are going to ride on the back of Juniper.
Yeah.
Bandersnatch, aka Bandy, definitely walks up to you, Pally, and does the anime cartoon head underneath the legs up onto their back.
Giddy up.
And since Pally, you're small as well. Another person would like to ride on the back of Bandersnatch as well.
Yep.
Miel.
Absolutely. Hold on tight. Thank you. I was going to ask.
I knew you were. Because they're a little older. Their legs aren't as fresh as they used to be.
Oh, that's a shame. Maybe I can help out with that.
He says, do you know any good like shiatsu massage techniques specifically for the thighs? My thighs feel like they've been taking a beating. We've been walking up and down mountains.
I once owned a shiatsu. It was a good dog. Good dog.
Well, perfect. Then you'll know how to take care of these thighs. As that's happening on the back of a dangerous swamp cat, Grandpa looks to you, Clapperclaw, like, "Hey, are you gonna ride on my back here, or what?" New mom, no.
Yeah, of course. Clapperclaw's on Grandpa's back.
Grandpa sees that the other two mounts in the party are carrying 2 people, and he was looking at you like, do we carry 2? Do we only carry 1?
I say that's up to you, Grandpa. You're your own person.
Okay. You guys look around at your companions, and you see that most of them are either flying,
I
or
assume
too big to ride.
I assume Poplo's on their lily pad, just
Yeah.
flying.
Prince Popolo has their lily pad. Squirt the oil can would like to ride with you guys, if that's okay.
I scurry up onto the back of the Blue Ranger so that he can piggyback ride me.
I'd be happy to give up my spot to somebody and fly on my broom if somebody does not want to walk.
No, it's all right.
You beat me to it, Scrack. I was going to ask if you'd like to ride on my shoulders. You see, my armor fills me with the Jurassic power of the Triceratops.
My favorite. Sorry, wrong character. My favorite is the one that goes Mastodon. Is the Black Ranger, I believe.
In recent editions, some fan meetings that we've had, some people thought it was problematic that he got a gun, but I thought it was all right.
Well, it was also interesting because the Black Ranger was the only Black Power Ranger as well.
I think the only problem is when JD gets one, right?
That's a deep
Whole
cut.
world comes undone.
So as everyone begins to go out into Yon, the trip there, timey-wimey, does not take you guys very long. You do get quite waterlogged, unfortunately enough, because of the rain and the roiling storm clouds, lightning strikes. You do have to pass by the 10 towers that you guys kind of lit with flames to help Prince Legless go back to Middle Earth. But the Peritons seem to be busy continuing to read scenes from a hat.
Oh, looks like they're doing okay again. That's good.
So as you guys get closer and closer to this kite, you see that it kind of stretches out very far up into the air. It's got probably a 50-foot long string as it's flying up into the air, doing these what look like figure eights. And as you guys are getting closer and closer, you see that the kite is being held by a very small goblin girl. So you guys are, I would say, roughly 100 feet away. There's that kite 50 feet up in the air. Do you guys approach closer to get down to business?
I heard something about some sort of story about a kite like this once. There was like a key that was connected to it. Maybe there'll be a key with this kite. We'll be able to sneak in somewhere or something. Also, how have I never noticed the second giant fucking castle? I'm trying to ping it, but I don't think... Oh, no, wait, there it is. Okay.
Oh, there's a mine, and then there's a giant castle. There's 2. You guys learned last week that the one south of the creepy puppet float is the mine. So, do you guys approach the small goblin child?
Fucking love goblin children. Of course I do.
Okay. Well, let me take you guys over to that map, so you can see what's up. Let me activate the scene, and let me put you guys onto the scene. Let me put a fear, a prince, a pally, Skrek, a soul, and a Vrunk. All right, so you guys see a goblin child is kind of holding this kite up in the air. The kites, you guys can see it has a very mean face that has been painted onto it. And you can see that the goblin child appears to be under duress. Also, they have a raccoon on their head.
Oh, say the raccoon's named Duress.
That's way too bright, because like night lights are usually.
It could be. It could be. So, you guys get closer, find out what's going on, or do you guys kind of just watch her fly the kite?
I kind of want to watch a little bit.
DM,
Yes.
do you have a full body art of that goblin?
I'll find it.
Okay, okay, all right. I was just curious. Thank you.
It's somewhere.
That's a child, Pally.
Were you implying that I was trying to say something inappropriate or something? I was just asking if the art looked really cool.
Hi, what you doing?
She turns and she goes, "Ah!" And as she screams out in surprise, lightning bolts hit the ground and the wind seems to pick up. And she goes, "Ah, you surprised me."
I'm sorry. You didn't lose your kite though, did you?
No, I'm holding on for dear life, but my arms, they're so very sore. And as you see, you can see that all of the veins that should normally be under her skin have popped out. And you can see that her heartbeat is pumping in those veins. Sweat dripping off of her arms has left a puddle on the ground. She responds to you, "My arms are so very sore. I don't want to fly this kite anymore. But if I let go of this string, Creeping Lynn says I'll become an old thing. The curse comes from those 5 blue bows, but they won't come off while the wild wind blows."
Can I fly over there and just pluck them off?
She looks at you and she says, I don't know. You could give it a try.
Clapperclaw looks like he's right next to me, so I'm gonna turn to him and go, "What do you think? You think I should try it?"
Yeah, maybe we should like do an Arcana check on these bows real quick.
God damn it, Token orders a fucking mod.
Token what?
Yep, it is.
The one where you press Z to trigger to toggle what's on top.
I'll use. I'm full of DM inspiration, so I'll use one for an Arcana check on the bows if I can.
Absolutely. Oh. 22. Okay. So, Varunk, you see that this kite, that face that has been painted on it, it seems to be moving around the kite. That appears to be an animated object that is flying around. Also, you saw that as she was surprised, the weather seemed to actually act up. So something is connecting her mood with the weather.
I'm gonna call Grandpa over,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to tell the goblin girl to like just like move like under Grandpa and over Grandpa, just to wrap the cord around Grandpa so that it's easier for her to hold on to it until we can get it figured out. So she'll just like roll over him a couple times just to take the stress off her arms.
Okay, I understand what you're going with. So she is going to continue to hold on to the kite, but she is going to move around Grandpa, causing the kite string to become taut around his cow-like body.
All right, and then I'll tell her she can just rest on Grandpa for a while. Just hold on to the string until we get it all settled.
Okay, so the kite is much lower. I will say this activity has shrank its available slack that it can fly with. So the kite is now like 25 feet off the ground as opposed to being like 50 as she went around Grandpa several times.
With that Arcana check, what do I think about those bows? Anything in particular?
So the curse comes from those 5 blue bows, is what she said. And so you're guessing that each of those bows has something to do with her saying, I'll become an old thing. So if those are still on the kite, she lets it go. It's got those bows on there. You might get a very old little goblin child.
All right. I think we should all get ready to fight this kite. I see that face moving. I think it's kind of trying to fin the bows. But we need to get those bows off so she can let go of it.
What if I go up and try to talk to the mean kite first? Maybe we can just make him not be mean anymore.
I don't think that's really a person. I think that's one of the hag's spells. I think that's just a spell of the hag. So I think it's going to be hostile no matter what.
Okay.
I think it's a good idea to try, but I just don't want you to get bitten.
Yeah, I'm not a big... Never mind.
Okay.
All right, so are we gonna take him out?
I think maybe Soul or Pally should fly up there and start on the top bow and work their way down, and we'll start on the bottom bows and work our way up. And then if the kite face attacks us, I'll blast it.
Have we long rested since? Did we long rest?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did.
You guys did? Absolutely.
Yeah. Before we got to the rock trolls, we found a cave to take a long rest in.
Yeah, so it's flying around there. The wind is kind of whipping around, but it seems to have died down a little bit because she would have told you her name is Phinia, is resting on Grandpa's back. He says, thank you for letting me hop up on this cow here, mister, but I'm still feeling a little upset by this whole thing. You see how tired my arms are, and she's flexing, and you see that she has Schwarzenegger biceps at the moment.
Don't you worry, Phinia. We finna take care of this.
Nice. All right, so what do you guys go and do here? The Kai's whipping around. She's holding on nice and tight. You see her muscles are flexing, sweat's dripping everywhere.
I would kind of want to try to shoot off one of the bows, but I don't know how doable that would be.
I think if we just break the string while the bows are still on there, it might activate the curse.
Well, yeah, that's what I was trying to. I was going to try to do just the bow, but I didn't really want to touch it.
I'll touch it.
Alright, mate, I'm gonna give you a nice panda bun.
You know, there's a new show on Discovery Plus about how touching it is the right thing to do. It's called Good
Mhm.
No,
Sex.
this picture.
Anyways, keep going.
I want to eat one of my jellied worms before we get started.
All right, as you eat the jellied worm, you find a good one here, and you're gonna grow and get big.
All right.
So we see Fier double in size to become Big Fier.
All right, you guys, let's do this.
I mean, this is a wizard's adventure, though. So does it last like 4 seconds, and then afterwards she's stunned for a minute or something?
No, you guys have seen this effect before. It lasts roughly an hour.
Nice. Well, I guess we gotta try to take care of these bows. I don't want to use a whole use of my rushed incantation to give myself flying. So instead, I'll use this pixie dust that I've had forever on myself to give myself a fly speed for like a minute.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
All right.
The first
Should we
one
roll
we're gonna
initiative?
is eat
Question mark.
Do you know what
As we
stands
go to
for?
untie bows.
Well, so tell me who goes up first to try to.
I'm gonna
untie
go
the
for
bow.
the. I'm gonna go for the lowest one first, I think.
Okay,
I can try to shoot one off with my crossbow.
So it sounds like Scrack, you're gonna go up to the lowest one and you try to untie the bow. This bow is still flapping in the wind. As you reach for it, the string seems to kind of pull out of the way and blow in the wind, and you see that the kite kind of makes an evil kind of smile at you and goes as you try to untie the bow, but it's still flying in the air.
Prince, why don't you throw out one of those hypnotic patterns you like so much? See if we can get this kite to stop moving.
As you turn around, you see that Prince Popolo is indulging in a type of pipeweed that seems to be more moss than weed with your friend Morgort, the Knight of Warts. They seem to be indisposed at the moment.
All right. I will.
Alright, today we'll be
I'll
doing
phantom
lots of
grapple,
RP.
grapnel the kite, and see what happens.
Do you know
You're going to try to grab the kite while it's in air.
Yeah.
those are called legs?
Okay, as you try to use your spell, shoot your phantom grapnel as it's up in the air. We will go ahead and give me one moment because we've been using these rules all game long. I have to activate another mod for Lancer Initiative. Give me one moment. Sorry, guys, about the technical difficulties. I did not expect that to happen. Obviously, I guess. I'm wondering, I did not do it before the game, because typically when you do this before the game, it breaks your game. I wonder if there was a new update for one of the mods that I installed this week. And without that update, it broke everything.
Trying to toggle combat state. Can't do it though.
Just give me one moment.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, you don't have to tell me that, brother.
Caleb,
And then I
you
do.
so-
Then I do
you
3
so funny
seconds.
from my head, Caleb.
Just have to make sure that this pops out how I want it because of the technical difficulties we've had.
So a couple weeks ago, Haley and I saw Mary Poppins at a dinner theater, and now there's a kite, and I have the "Let's Go Fly a Kite" song from Mary Poppins stuck in my head.
Oh, there you go. Well, the evil kite kind of metamorphs, and it now kind of looks like this. And
Even cooler.
it somehow has gotten even cooler, and it looks at you guys like it's ready to rumble because you started shooting some spells at it. Okay, and I'm gonna have to adjust. We'll give it 1 paragon because there's 3 people. Alrighty.
I think Pally's back.
Oh, is Pally back?
I'm back.
Okay. We'll give it 2.
Sorry.
Oh, Pally, we're gonna fight this kite.
Oh.
It's an evil kite.
It should be stated it is evil.
Okay.
All right. It looks like Fier won the initiative. So Fier, you are up first.
Let me see. So our goal here is to try and get the bows off while also trying to not get unalived by the kite.
Correct.
Yeah, and get the bows off before the goblin lets go, or she'll be cursed.
All right. Oh boy. Sorry, you guys, give me a second. This is an interesting situation we've got. Damn. I guess I will just try and shoot it the furthest away bow with my crossbow.
Okay, trying to hit the bow. No problem.
Give me a second. I am struggling for anything to work.
I hope this kite knows a lot of magic.
There we go.
22 will hit for 5 damage on one of its bows. As you hit one of its bows, it kind of explodes in this kind of electrical energy. And you see that the creature kind of gets folded a little bit and it loses hit points. You can see that it gets drained by that.
Oh, Fier, you turned it into origami. Good job.
Yeah, let's move up close, guys. And then I'm gonna attempt to pass to Clapperclaw.
All right, this creature is going to try to steal because you have damaged it.
Can we cross out the bows as we kill them?
Yeah, I can. But oh yeah, let me just grab my pencil tool here. I don't know if you can see that, but I put a little X on it.
Yeah, cool. I love it.
All right, it's gonna steal in 3, 2, 1. Okay, evil kite is stealing. Blah! and it looks down at you guys in disgust because you've shot it. So it's going to try to kill you. Let's see. It's going to move to attack the person that shot it. So it's going to move towards you. It was 25 feet up. It has an 80-foot fly speed. So it's going to get 5 feet off the ground. Well, you're tall. How tall would you say a large Fier is?
I think a regular fear is what, like 3 or 4 feet. So I don't know, maybe double that.
So about
Maybe somewhere
7 feet.
between 7 or 8.
Okay, so it's going to be 7 feet off the ground. So it can attack you. So it used up, let's see, it's got 80-foot fly speed. Went from 25, so it still should have enough movement to come over and start messing with you. It has a multi-attack, which it is going to try to bite you. And then it's going to try to sting you with the end of its kite. So here comes the bite. That is a 16 to hit.
And it does.
So
Does it hit you? You don't like shield or anything? I'm gonna do something is why I ask.
Yeah, my AC 16. I don't have anything to
Okay.
not.
Clapperclaw's feather that you have is gonna come out and shield
Yeah.
you. Because why not? Oh wait, wrong thing. Sorry. Energy
Are you
conversion
good?
there. There you go.
All right.
Do you want to roll that, or you want me to roll it?
You can roll it if you want.
All right. After the attack is resolved, you gain 12 HP, and
Well, I lose the 11 from the hit, but then I have 12 back.
You have resistance to that 11, and then you gain 12 temp HP.
Gotcha. Okay. And it's rounded up, right?
You'll take 5 damage. So it bites you, and then you get all this temp HP, and then it wheels around, and it's got those like long beard-like stripes, and it's going to try to sting you with them. So here comes its stinger attack. Okay, that's a 24 to hit. So the stinger itself does 14 piercing. Now I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, or you'll take 24 poison damage. If you succeed, only half.
I have a question.
Yes, ma'am.
The bite that was piercing damage. Is the feather? Does the feather make the poison? The stinger piercing damage? Am I resistant to that now as well, or was that only for the bite?
That was only for the bite.
Okay, I just wanted to double check. Ow.
Yeah, it stings
ows.
you.
So that was a con save?
Yep, Constitution against poison, as it pumps you full of kite poison.
Ew, that just sounds so hot.
Does it?
If
no,
Pally,
it's really just not.
What's up?
I was just saying, if Pally wasn't like 20 feet away, you'd have 5 + 5 to the save.
Fucking Pally.
He's so far away.
I know what you're talking about. I've been here the whole time.
I'm trying to see if I have anything that might help.
And it would be kind of looking at you like this, Fier, kind of. Wah!
I'm just not thrilled by being pumped full of kite poison, you know?
You can spend an inspiration here if you would like.
You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm
That's a lot of poison.
Yeah,
You're
I used
fine.
my game inspiration.
Absolutely, you're fine. So you would only take 12 poison damage as it pumps you full of its kite poison. And the mouth moves up and down, kind of like an origami puppet. And it's gonna fly back up into the air just a little bit. So you can take an opportunity attack as it flies to a height of 20. Let's just do a round number of 30 feet. So if you'd like
I
to,
am going to do I have, since the rope and the bows are a part of it, can I aim for another bow, or do I have to aim for the actual kite?
the bows are a part of its string that is being held onto by the girl. So yeah, you could aim for one of its bows.
I'm gonna try and aim for the next highest bow with my crossbow then.
I don't think you can take reactions with a ranged weapon, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay, I did not know that. Can I hit him? If I hit him with a spell, can it not be a ranged spell then? Since he would, I'm trying to like work this out in my head.
You have to have like Warcaster or something like that to be able to cast a spell as a reaction.
Gotcha. Okay.
Correct. So you need a melee weapon as it moves out of your reach.
So you can like improvise
I
the
have a
attack and
dagger.
poke it.
Yeah, you can stab it with your dagger.
I will stab him like he stabbed me.
The question is, do you have Fier poison? A 9 will miss.
Dang it.
All right. The evil kite will pass to Scrack. Scrack, you just saw that the evil kite pumped Fier full of poison, and it cackled and did origami laugh as it flew away.
Origami laugh, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Well, I don't really have much to do here other than just shoot at it. So I'm gonna shoot, but specifically for one of the bows.
Okay, no issue. Ooh, a 19 is gonna hit. And you see Legolas smiles at you as he shield surfs down a stairway.
I will do my my vulnerability thing, so it takes 18 damage.
Okay. So you see the bow explode. Blue crackling electricity fills the face of the evil kite, and as you see, it looks like it took basically a fifth of its hit points and damage as it is crumpling up into a tight ball.
Very nice. What can I do as a boner action?
I'm sure something will come to you, like a stroke of genius.
Nothing that's useful right now. So I will pass to someone who hasn't gone yet. Let's do Clapperclaw.
All right, Clapper Claw. As you get past 2, the creature is going to use a Paragon to get its reaction back. I don't know how helpful that will be, but I'm drawing everywhere. Stop. Anyways, it's going to use its Paragon to dodge. So it begins flying like a mad kite up into the air.
All right, my turn.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna have since combat's broken out, I'm gonna have Grandpa back up with the girl just to get away from the ledge.
Okay, as you back up, the girl is on Grandpa's back, and she's holding on to the kite. I'm gonna say that the kite descends in height to a height of 10 feet. So
All right.
as it's yanked towards the ground.
right?
Yeah, take them from the dryer to the washer.
And Clapperclaw, seeing the poison damage, is going to use
Okay, don't take any more
resistive
water,
formula
'cause, you know, they-
to make a poison resist potion with his bonus action.
So that's the last.
Okay.
Not sure who to give it to, though. So I'll just hold on to that. And I see that he's looking pretty hard to hit. So I guess...
I mean, I should say the two that missed were a 9 and a 9.
None of these bows are within 5 feet of each other, are they?
No, they are not.
Okay.
Just that's what's for.
I'll just target one then. I'm going to target one of the bows with a... I don't want to burn the thing until we've gotten all the bows off, so I'm going to just try and do a force start on one of them.
Alrighty.
The next highest one, I guess.
Sure. Alright, a 17 is not gonna, or excuse me, a 10, because he's dodging, is not gonna do her.
Alright, I put you on the bed.
I guess I'll throw a Faxpiration on it.
We're gonna go.
Alrighty, let's see what you get. Ooh, a 16 will hit.
Yay.
So let me mark out that next bow. Ah!
Oh man, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah, it was. And as you hit him for that much damage, you see that the creature it's like bloodied in the way that only a kite could be bloodied. It is like crumpled. It looks ugly. It's not looking good.
All right. I guess I don't want Fier to take any more damage since they're the one who's the most hurt right now. So I guess I will use my item interaction to offer the potion to Fier. I'd say this will protect you from the poison.
Ah, yes, that's right. I was pumped full of poison.
And I'll get under the kite in case it
Do you have money?
moves again. Let's see, where was I?
Alright, jump out.
Here. So that's 5. Let's see.
Alright, here, 20.
Yeah, so I'll just move to there. So I can take an... I don't know. Whatever. All right, I'm done. Pally.
All right. I'm just gonna chilling touch. That's all that.
Okay, you shoot a chill touch at this kite. A 21 hits, and are you shooting at the kite or the bow?
Oh, the bow. I'm seeing what everybody else is doing. I'll shoot at the bow.
Sure, okay. As you do so, the 4th bow gets destroyed, and you see that this creature is not looking good at all. It's actually very injured. You would say if you destroy that last bow, it's not looking good for this guy to stick around.
Huh. Well, I'm wondering then if who hasn't gone. It's the kite.
That was it
Everyone's
around.
gone.
All right, so I'm assuming it'll steal. I'm gonna try to step up here and try to body anything that happens with him. Since I was the last one that hit him, I assume he steals.
Yeah, so in round 2, he's gonna steal.
Man,
Three.
I hope he lightning bolts me.
2.
Lightning me. Lightning me.
Oh, wouldn't that be sick if he had the spell Lightning Bolt?
Yes.
Zap.
Okay, he's going. He is going to have to drop in height just a little bit. So he'll drop to a height of 6 feet. So that he can attack everybody. He's like, ah, screaming with his kite mouth. And I'm not trying to move out of your attack range. I just want to target Clapperclaw here. He's going to attack you, Clapperclaw.
With a lightning bolt.
He's gonna
roll a 6.
Okay, so it's a 6 on the die. So it'll only be a 13, which I don't think will hit Clapperclaw.
That is a hard miss.
Okay, he claws at you, misses, and then he's gonna go for with the stinger.
Wait.
A 20 hits.
Wait. I gotta find where my fucking ability is again.
Okay.
We are just
a 1 this time.
We are. Oh my goodness.
Oh, so it's a 1? Oh no.
Yep.
No.
We have thrown all of our resources at a kite before we go into the hag's castle.
It'll be fine. I can get these back real easy.
Okay, so it's unlucky now because of the complication of trying to sting you, Clapperclaw. And Clapperclaw, you saw that was going to be a pretty beefy hit and potential a bunch of poison. Let's see here. It sees it's kind of it might be in danger here, and it's used its action economy, so it'll go ahead and pass to Fier. Fier, you can see there's a kite. It looks pretty beat up.
I was given a potion. I'm poisoned, correct?
You just took poison damage. You don't have the poison status.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
It takes a bonus action to drink it.
Okay.
That's okay. I'm made of straw. I don't really care that much about poison. Me and Pally are like
super
resistant
hurt, so
to
I
it.
think I'm gonna wait on it for a moment, and I think I'm gonna try and shoot at the last bow.
Well, that potion only lasts for an hour, so it's a magic potion. It just disappears if you don't use it.
Ah, okay. So then, as an action, shoot at the bow with my crossbow, and then you said bonus action, I can drink that potion.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Action economy works out.
All right, let's do some hurts.
As long as they're not Hershey squirts. Oof, an 18.
Ew.
Tell me what happens as you shoot the last bow on this kite. What's it look like?
I'm hoping that when I shoot the last bow, the evil snarling face on the kite turns into a oh no, oh my god face with a big like O face on it, but not like that kind of O face. And then the rope snaps and it just flies away.
That's exactly what happens. And as the last blue ribbon is torn, the kite kind of explodes, and the little girl, the goblin girl, lets the kite go, and she is not immediately aged into some type of terrible goblin hag.
Yeah. As far as this potion, what is it like? What do I do?
Oh, well, I guess we didn't need it. I guess I'll hold on to it until it explodes in an hour.
Okay.
Are we out of combat?
So, as it explodes, combat ends. I should probably change this creepy music. But the small goblin child is sitting on Grandpa's back and cheers. She goes, "Yay! You've defeated the evil kite! I fear that
I'm
if
sure
I just...
it was the kite itself that was evil, just the little bows, I guess.
That's true. That's true.
Oh yeah, that music, that's a priority.
Is it getting you?
Yeah.
Don't worry. Don't worry. I got you. I got you, fam. She looks at you and she says, "Are you all just heroes? You go around saving small children from evil toys?"
Uh, actually, it wouldn't really be the first time for that exact scenario.
I mean, to be honest, two of you kind of look like toys, and I'm sorry, sir. The guy that put me on top of this cow, you kind of look like an evil toy.
That's kind of the aesthetic I was going for.
Oh, well, I guess it works out then.
You know, if you're gonna be a scarecrow, you might as well look cool.
Well, I agree that you look very cool, but do I have to go back to the mother horn?
Well, why would you have to go back?
I don't know. I didn't know if you guys were gonna send me back. That's where my parents are.
No, we're not gonna send you back there.
Oh, well, that's good.
Wait, you don't want to go be with your parents?
Well, I want to be with my parents, but they're in Motherhorn, and that's where that creeping Lynn is.
Yeah, if you went back there, she'd probably just tie you to another kite.
Yeah,
Or
that's
she
not
might do
good.
something worse. She might cut off my face and make it a kite.
It'd be such a cute little kite, though.
I'm kind of afraid. Are you gonna cut my face off because I'm so cute?
No. I was just saying, if it did happen, it'd be a cute kite. Because I was just saying you were very adorable.
Oh, well, I appreciate that. You're also a cutie.
Thank you.
When I grow up, I hope that I become a cutie. I've heard that certain females of my race can achieve a status called short stack, and I hope to achieve that. And she looks off
I've
into the
seen
sky.
it done.
Well, the laws of reciprocity, reciprocity. Excuse me. I'm still learning these things. I'm a child, you know. Demands that I repay you for your service. I'm not magical by any means, but I do have some things that I stole from Motherhorn. Pally, why'd you say damn?
Oh, the cutting off her face and using it as a kite thing.
Oh. I thought you were saying damn because she isn't a short stack yet. She says, "Would you all be amenable to being paid back with some items?"
I like items.
And I mean, to be fair, they are all I have. I can't pay you back with anything else. I do think, though, that while Creeping Lynn is alive, I think I will remain out of the castle.
That sounds like a good plan.
I know of a cave nearby that's full of lizards that I can eat.
I do love me some lizards. They are mighty tasty.
They're not my favorite. I really like carrots.
Do you think that there's a potential for a carrot lizard dish, potentially?
Maybe a stew. I could go for a stew.
I'm pretty sure that there are some mosses in this cave. If we did lizard moss carrot, that's a soup.
That works for me.
I guess you guys are gonna go eat carrot lizard soup at some point in the adventure. She says, "Okay, well, to serve Clapperclaw, Sir Varunk, I have a very special item. And she presents you a pixie plushie. She says, go ahead, give it a squeeze.
Oh, that's so cute.
I'll squeeze it.
It begins to sing. Clapperclaw, what song would you like the pixie plushie to sing as you squeeze it?
It's Friday, Friday.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Think about it.
Well, at any time in this adventure, you have a pixie plushie that, when squeezed, will sing. Well, there you go. I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Fenia will step up to you, Fier. For you, Miss Fier, I have this. And she pulls out a pine cone that has been silvered, much in the way that a weapon gets silvered.
That's beautiful.
She says, yeah, I found these in a strange bowl that was on Creeping Lynn's, like just open living room. There was a bowl full of these things, so I took it.
Oh, thank you so very much.
Fier, you know this, and the party knows this. To get a weapon silvered, it costs 100 gold. So you have 100 gold sitting in a pine cone right there. Also, doesn't that sound like something you would find like at Home Goods? Like
100%.
a bunch of pine cones that have been spray painted silver. Anyways, for Christmas,
I am 100% certain that I have seen that in a store somewhere before.
I bet I could go to Hobby Lobby right now and go find one.
Okay, real talk. Have you guys been to the Hobby Lobby in Lafayette?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where we got a lot of our wedding supplies.
Yep.
Do you know how there's a fucking drawing of Daredevil in there, like a very photorealistic drawing of Daredevil. Have you guys seen it?
If not,
Oh yeah, I've seen it. It's pretty crazy.
Okay. She approaches Pally. For you, my small toy-like friend. I'm sorry that we had to murder another toy today, but he was going to murder me.
Yeah, it's understandable, you know, toy aside.
Well, for you, I have these. And she gives you a small pair of sunglasses.
Oh, yeah.
Pally, would you
puts
try
them
on the sunglasses?
Yeah, 100%.
They are so dark you can't see through them.
Oh, these are nightshades. I like it.
Have you had sunglasses like that in IRL that are so dark you can't see
Can't see
through them?
them, yeah. Yes.
Yes. They're terrible.
That's when I saw the picture of Daredevil, was when I was wearing those.
Excellent. Okay, Scrack. They approach you. They say, I'm sorry that I couldn't give you guys something, more exciting, but hopefully you'll like this. And she hands you a pair of glass slippers.
Well, I don't normally wear shoes, but thank you.
They'll make your legs look great.
I tried them on. How great do my legs look? Wait, I want to roll for it.
I was gonna say that they fit perfectly to your feet.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but that doesn't really answer the question about how great my legs look.
Okay. Go ahead
But
and give
the fucking taskbar is gone, so I have to just type the roll out like some sort of fucking plebeian.
I'll say you were a 7, but now you're a 9.
the old dice.
Oh damn! They look fucking good.
It's like a slow pan as you walk in from like the stairs, or you come out of the elevator, and it starts from your shoes and it slowly works up, and it's clear that not only have you been working on your calves, but you've paid close attention to the soleus and the tibius anterior as well. So from foot to knee to your perfectly defined teardrop quads, your legs are a smoke show.
I'm gonna need a full body art of Scrack now, please.
There is full body art of Scrack, but there's not full body art of Scrack with glass slippers on.
Sounds like there's time for an upgrade.
Yeah, I'll
This is what
send
the
Clara a
item
DM
looks like.
right now.
Ooh.
The small goblin child says, "Thank you all for your help, and hopefully you'll enjoy those items." Oh man, Scrack, your legs look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My parents are in Motherhorn, so I would very much appreciate if you could, save them.
Pally walks into Scrack accidentally, and then
My parents' names are Specklenose and Zolt. They work in the theater.
you got it. Rescue mission number
They're very worried
773.
about me. Wait, you have 773 active things you're doing?
No, it's just I've saved so many people in my time. What's two more, right? Let's do it.
Well, alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go get some lizards and some mosses. You're welcome to come with if you guys want to have lizard moss carrot stew.
I prefer moss lizard carrots too, but
I kind of feel bad that we're taking all of your stuff that ever belonged to you. Would you like a book that I finished reading, so that you have something?
Oh, I would love books. Is it written in either the common tongue or in the goblin tongue?
Yeah, I've got two in common. I got Cats and Defenders and Turtles of the Land. I'm done reading them if you want one.
I think wasn't it written in ink?
I've got something for you as well. Here, take this glittering fish scale.
Oh, a glittering fish scale? What? If I eat it, will I get gills?
I don't know. That's not within the item's description I was provided.
Oh. And she looks at it and she tucks it into her marsupial pouch, which is on her raccoon, which is on her head.
Nice.
She looks at the Cats and Defenders and Turtles of the Land, and she selects Cats and Defenders.
Okay, dope.
She says, "I should be honest, I do have something else that I stole. And, if there were other heroes here, I see that those guys back there are getting high. I would give them things. But it looks like they're busy."
You can give something to Grandpa if you want. He's a sentient person. He's not just an animal. He's very smart.
Well, do you think he would enjoy this tiny pair of sharp iron scissors?
Grandpa said that he will hold it in his mouth the next time he charges at someone to do extra piercing damage.
He's becoming a Dark Souls boss. So instead of a wolf holding a sword in its mouth, it's a bull with a pair of scissors in its mouth.
But
he said he would.
Go ahead.
He would love to cut up a hag with your scissors. He really hates those hags.
Doesn't he know not to run with scissors in his mouth, though? I mean, we were taught that as kids, so.
Grandpa says
that's the exact lesson I was taught as a kid.
Grandpa says he's a grown bull and he can do what he wants.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what he says.
That's fair. Famous last moves. That's all I'm saying. Famous last moves.
Can you imagine he goes for an attack, rolls in that one with the scissors in his mouth, and his complication is you cut off your own head?
Mm-hmm.
It happens. Grandpa says he's okay with that happening.
Fina walks over to Fier while you guys are talking about the scissors and says, Fier, I see that you're holding your hand up. What's up?
So, question. When does my froghemoth egg hatch?
How many days have we been sitting on this thing?
I am not sure, and when I go to click on my egg, it no longer tells me how many hours it has been, and I'm not sure why.
Give me one moment.
He's got to install a mod.
It would. I know that I've already said this tonight. I was like, what has caused this? It was working perfectly this morning. This morning, darling. Froghemoth egg. Oh, so you've sat on it for 15 days. We're needing to get to 30. You guys have been in Yon for 1 day so far. So you can up that progress to 16 if you choose.
Yeah. All right. Fina can continue. I was going through my stuff and I was gonna offer her something, and I happened upon my froghemoth egg, and I was like, I think that should be hatching at some point.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well,
Over here, though, Fina. Since you're over here, though, would you like one of my jelly worms?
She says, "Oh, a jelly worm," and she immediately runs at you with her mouth open.
Be careful when you eat it, I guess. Here you go.
If you guys have had a toddler, like I do, they run at you with their mouth open, and they're like, "Put stuff in my mouth, please."
That's after they take their hand out of their mouth and rub saliva all over anything they touch.
It's true. Or they throw up onto you, and then they're like, "Give me something to eat, please. I'm empty."
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Fiona eats a jelly worm, sucks it down like a plate of spaghetti, and she grows and gets big.
Oh. So she's an adult now?
She's a big child.
Oh, okay, right.
Aren't we all?
Yeah, yes.
Pally, on the way over, you did receive a very in-depth and very powerful thigh massage from Liel.
Oh, all right. Well.
So your thighs are feeling nice and loose. It's she did that technique where she uses her forearm and she kind of rubs oil all over it and then oils up your thigh and kind of drives at an angle, working her way towards the lateral part of your thigh as she massaged.
I feel as relaxed as a shiatsu.
Well, do you guys go with Fiena, or do you guys have pressing action to get to Briganock Mine?
We have pressing action to get to, guys.
Yeah, she's pressing right here. Keep pressing right there.
We gotta go.
Oh.
Liel is behind you, Pally, working on the knots on
Nice.
your shoulder.
Nice. Thank you.
Because you're a knitted construct, so she's got to make sure you don't get,
Yeah.
tied up too bad.
Yeah, that's called matting. It's not knotted, it's matted.
I love that. Okay, so you guys say your goodbyes to Fiona. She'll point out on your map where you can find her goblin cave. So if you ever want to eat lizards and moss, you can go with her. But we'll go back to the Yon map. So currently, everyone is here. Your cavalcade of B team members are all hanging out basically up here where the evil kite was.
Okay.
Is this a puppet show? And can we go to the puppet show?
It is on the way. Do you guys choose to go to the pageant wagon?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So, random interjection. Last year at Gen Con, I bought like the super duper Beetle and Grimm of Curse of Strahd and of the Van Richten's guide. And in one of those, I think it was the Curse of Strahd, there are like finger puppets. Like there's a finger puppet for Strahd and like a finger puppet for the Jester, and like they're amazing.
Whoa, spoilers, man.
Oh no, you know that Strahd is in Curse of Strahd now.
And there's a jester.
To be fair, there's also a jester in this adventure.
Ooh, bud.
Yeah, and his name's Pally.
His
His name was Mr. Light. God damn it! No.
No, there's a jester with a key.
That's right.
Apparently.
Yeah.
A goat said that
It's
the
true.
jester's staff was the key.
Oh, there's. So what we're trying to say here is there's several jesters.
Yes.
Alrighty. So you guys begin traveling and heading towards the giant column that is Briganock Mine.
Nice.
So as you're making your way towards Briganock Mine, you see that there's a strange carriage, strange like wagon parked along the way.
It's like
You
a
choose to like,
abandoned.
stop, or do you guys walk by it? You
Does
see
it
that there's a
does it
wagon.
look like there was a crime or something? Is it just like just a carriage sitting out in the?
There's just a carriage sitting out in the open.
Can I go to the puppet show? It looks like a puppet show. This is in character.
Your voice is so deep now.
I think it's got to be puberty. I don't know. It's really weird.
I mean, is the carriage well before the puppet show, or are we close enough that we could just, like, can we see the puppet show from the carriage?
So you see this wagon, which is the same wagon that you saw on the map.
Okay.
And as you guys get closer and closer, you do see next to the wagon, not shown on the map, once again, not shown on the map, is a very tall figure swathed in robes and a cowl. And the wagon is painted with a stormy, windswept landscape. You see that the wagon itself has a black curtain drawn across it, and there seems to be a fairy-like light that follows it.
I approach the wagon and the cowled figure. Excuse me. Is this a puppet show?
The figure looks at you and nods its head in the affirmative, and its long fingers that you think might be covered in salad dressing begin to draw back the black velvet curtain. It draws back the curtain on one side and draws back the curtain.
What kind of curtain sounds like that?
Well, they're
The rusty rings. You've seen the rings up there, man. Come on, seriously. I've had shower curtains that sound like that.
You know, sometimes I have a zipper that sounds like that. Anyways, you guys see that the curtains, once pulled back, reveal a painted backdrop that matches the environment of Yon. The tall, figured man goes into the wagon, and you can see dropping down from the top are marionettes.
Uh-oh.
And the marionettes been painted and costumed to look like each one of you.
Ah, more Gepettans.
I don't know if this is appropriation, Pally, but they are like 6-inch tall Gepettans, and obviously he is using these to turn a profit with this puppet show.
These motherfuckers, man. Worse than Fomorians.
Yeah. You're no longer racist.
Oh,
against
okay, yeah, my
Fomorians.
bad, I forgot, yeah.
He's no longer magically racist.
No, magically racist.
So, you see that the fingers begin to dance, and you guys recognize the play that they are being put on. They are reenacting scene by scene everything that you guys have done so far in Yon.
Oh no.
Yeah, so you guys see everything. Rescuing the little girl from the kite, Pally receiving the hour-long massage, fighting the shadows, dancing with the Koreds.
Yep,
there's
Scrack pooping right there. I knew it.
You see a tiny marionette of Scrack going behind a bush. What scenes do you guys think would be the most important that these marionettes played out?
The fight with the hags.
Us walking up to the cart
Yeah.
that's doing this show.
You see a tiny little cart. And
I
you
just
see
want
the
it to be like, I want it to be like the delay from live television off from what we're currently doing at this exact moment.
But also, like, further inside each cart is another scene of more, marionettes, the tinier marionettes growing up to tinier carts.
It's Clapperclaw taking a nap for an hour on that chair.
That's right, yeah.
So, you guys see all of those scenes, but they've been hyper sped up, like watching a YouTube video at 5 times its normal speed.
That 3-hour chess game, so that it still takes an hour.
Yes.
Until you guys reached like the end of this puppet show, portrayed in the puppet show. As it hits its end and the marionettes all bow, a banner unfurls from the top of the scene that says "To be continued," and then the curtains close. And the hooded figure exits from the puppet show, and he presents a manila folder to you guys.
Yep, I'll take that. I open it up.
Inside, you see that there are 6 documents.
Just some papers.
I'll tip the figure for the puppet show because it's really good.
It looks at you and it drags its salad finger along the coins that you've given it.
It's a golden pendant charm shaped like a leprechaun.
It looks at you and it says, "Read the documents, please." And then it runs over to the side of its cart and begins dragging its puppet show wagon away.
Does it accept the pendant?
It does. By right of reciprocity.
I take one of the documents out.
Okay, you see that there is a perfect picture of you, like painted, but it is a puppet form of you, so it's a Gepettan puppet. And underneath are the words, "Good for one private audience with Indolin Moongrave. No strings attached."
Oh, that's clever. That's clever. Somebody had to have read that to me, though, because it's reading, but...
Is there one for... we'll check. Is there one for everybody?
There's 6 of them.
Yes, there are.
But not Jebek. Sorry, Jebek. You're not Gotta stay outside, so...
Clapperclaw does get a little bit upset that there's not one for Grandpa.
You see on your invitation, Clapperclaw, it says, "I took my bull to a sock puppet theater. It was a show of hands."
I feel like I missed a joke.
Like when you're voting on something, a show of hands. Like, I didn't say it was a good joke, but
Fier, your invitation. It says, "What do you call an endowed puppet?"
Well endowed.
Well strung. Well strung. You guys have these invitations now for private audiences with the hag.
Okay, so we kill our way to the hag. Then we show them these, and we like, no string attached, private invitation.
we could, or we just show up and use the invitation right away.
And
Well,
then
if-
kill our way to the hag.
If we were gonna do that, well, I guess we could just go up to the gate, or we could go through the secret entrance. Seems like both are very valid options at this point. But we did tell the Korads that we would help with the brigand knock problem, because they're like at war or something.
Scrack, if you were interested, yours also had a message on there.
All right, hit me with your jokes, or
It said, "I was going to put on a puppet show, or a sock puppet show, but I got cold feet."
because of their socks, they weren't on anymore. That's. Do you understand now, Grandpa?
Yeah, I got it. I'm not laughing, but I got it.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh man, your reactions are what makes it funny to me. If you read Prince Popolo's, it said puppets are often felt.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys went to the puppet show, and now I imagine you want to travel to Brigand Knock Mine.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Prince Poplo really wanted to kill all of them.
He did. It was like immediate genocide. Okay, so let me take you guys to outside Brigand Knock. So I'm using this as an RP scene to show you guys the outside. So let me just configure this real quick. Lighting.
Ooh.
So you should be able to see without. But I'll put your tokens here. Regardless. Okay. So as you approach. You start to see these statues placed kind of all around the entrance to the mine. They are of Korets. You can see that they're kind of placed everywhere. You can't go a foot without running into one of these things, which tracks with what they told you.
Especially with these glasses.
And they are completely motionless, right?
Yes, they are statues. from
I-
what it-
I have to assume that these brigand knocks are not very intelligent if they're scared by, well, scarecrows.
Mhm.
Kneeling like that for such a long time would really make you stiff, you know?
You do hear from your guys' position, I don't know how close to the entrance you want to get, the sounds of hundreds of pickaxes and hammers chipping away at the stone. And it emanates from the cave mouth that is fingers of rock reaching up towards the sky.
I think we're heading in, right? Don't we have to go inside?
Well,
Well, I don't know if there's much else to do here.
Yeah,
We might as well.
do we want to try and sneak through as best we can, or do we want to try and, like, I know Prince Poplo wanted to start a fire at the entrance and smoke them all out, or drown them.
I can help us start a fire.
But Prince Poplo is indisposed at the moment,
Yeah, he seemed really quiet today.
so I guess it's up to us. Yeah, he is smoking a lot right now.
I mean, given the size of that, I don't know. Never mind.
I mean, I don't know how we could flood it, but
I don't know how we could smoke it out either. Like, it would take 4 fucking ever.
I mean, we could. Yeah, maybe.
I've only got this one dose of pipe weed. I agree. I don't think we can do it.
I got some pipe weed.
I mean,
I mean-
that brings us up to 2, but look at the size of that. I don't think that's enough to smoke them all out.
We would have to, like, make a huge bonfire in the entrance.
I also have some dream flakes too.
But it might be better just to try and sneak through. We might have to end up, if we do that, we might have to fight a lot more Brigand Nox than we would if we just snuck through and tried to keep it quiet.
All right, OOC, what are we doing here again? Recap.
This is basically the entrance to,
The Hag's place.
yeah, it's
Got
the
it.
secret
It's
entrance.
like back door, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it. Okay.
So if we go,
What if we just present our invitations and see what happens?
well, we could do that, but it would take away any opportunity to, like, sneak in and prepare anything before time, like getting the Jester's Key or rescuing
Getting the-
a moon girl or anything like that.
Yeah, so, I mean, I guess, yeah, we could try to sneak in as much as possible to hopefully free the moon lady. Because they seem to be sort of key in the weakness to this particular hag.
Yeah, and I think,
Well, not the weakness itself, but in executing the weakness.
yeah, and like Prince Poplo and I can do things like this, you know, like,
Oh.
Rachel Sidars.
We can call upon the great goddess, Rachel Sidars.
So it sounds like you guys are still kind of planning on what exactly you want to do. So why don't we pause here for the evening, and then we can pick it up, because the boy needs his papa. So let's-
and the dogs need their cheeses.
Mm-hmm.
oh, it's peanut butter powder now.
That's what I put in my shakes too.
Mm-hmm. It's the like PB2.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys are going into the mine. You're down some people, so it might make sense to wait and kind of decide on what your plan is going to be, whether it's the sneak method or the burn method. Cool. So next week is September 2nd. Is that I know that is going into Labor Day weekend. Is that like a day that you guys all can make?
It should
Of
be fine
course.
for us.
We might be going
My
to
wife
Gen
just told me
Con,
that she has a-
but
Oh,
yeah.
she has a 5-day weekend, so she gets Thursday, Friday, Saturday, all that goodness.
Nice.
So it's gonna be good. Cool. Well, sorry once again about the technical issues, y'all. I will try to figure out what the mod was and uninstall it, and then have everything up and going how it normally works.
Deal.
All right. Thanks for the
All
game.
right. My pleasure, guys. I hope you guys all have a good weekend, and I will be active in the Discord server. I hope